Good morning, all of you. Today I am talking about concept formation. In this concept formation, we are learning how can we build a concept as a teaching strategy. It's an instructional teaching strategy. Now we are going by the definition of concept formation. First, I go with this definition. Without an understanding of basic concept, the building block of knowledge, it is more difficult to learn facts. If you didn't have any knowledge about any basic concept and you are listening about different type of sentences, but like uh, you didn't recognize the main facts, you are not able to develop more answers or more facts from that basic concepts. You are not aware about the theorems and many more things. If I simply convey the concept information formation is an inductive learning process. Inductive learning process in this way, if we are giving some input to our mind, then we can provide a output. Is the same as if we are eating the food, then we have energy to do the work. It's the same thing in the concept formation. If you have something in your mind, then you can make further ideas or further concept from that idea. Or it is a technique that puts the students in a charge of data generation, classification and hypothesis testing. So through this concept formation, they can test their own knowledge. Like they can use their knowledge in a right way, so they can generate other results from it. And the habit of thinking that gives student the tool deeply understand the material. They are uh, they are the strategy that the student are learning through their one concept to another concept to another concept to another concept. Like if I talk about the grade 1 student, they didn't know about the cardinality. First we teach them the cardinality. They first start to count the numbers in the different way. They are able to count the object. If there is a 3 object, they count by 1 2 3. The last ending number is 3, that means there are 3 objects. So the cardinality concept they are learned through by doing, by one. So now I am start with an example. If I show you this picture, do you have any idea how we proceed this concept? Like some of us seeing here is a four column has a different names, and is a one is a step. There is a written, choose a number, add 1, multiply 3, add 6, divide by 3, and many more. And in the second column we have to choose a numerical, and the other one is practical representation algebraic form. Without any giving any basic idea how we can do this, then the students of grade 7 or 8 didn't know how to make this uh, thing in a practical. So uh, instead of this, if I start by this from the basic, like I first show them, I choose this number and this is represented by this thing, like a diamond. Pictorial representation of 5 is diamond and algebraic form is x. So I give them the basic idea, I give them the basic number, I give them the basic picture, and give the basic number x to start the algebraic form. So through this generating idea or data, I start the building concept of algebra in their mathematical subject. So now I am showing you a picture. Now we are generating concept from this picture by following 3 steps. First, you arrange these objects as many as category as you can. You can divide in different categories, or you can relate to different ideas as you can. After that, we are making 5 concepts from these categories. You have 3 minutes to work on it. Okay, after 3 minutes, now some student may be grouping that object in human activities like playing, reading, teaching, cleaning, eating. and some maybe divide that thing in a natural elements like tree, like shark, like hedgehog, artificial objects like school bus, popcorn container, chalkboard, social interaction like children playing, teaching, sharing, and many more like consumption and waste. So in the consumption and waste, they can put the snack, popcorn, disposable item, potential later than the one guy cleaning in the picture. So now we arrange the data. Like first we generate the data, we show the image to you, and now in the second step we group the data. We are group the data in 5 different bays. Now step third, you have a 1 minute to work to build hypothesis. What pattern or rule do you notice? What do your grouping suggest about sustainability or justice? So now you have a 1 minute to work on to generate hypothesis. Like generate now concept. Now after 1 minute, I ask student if they have any concept that they relate to that different categories they already divided the objects. So I have my 5 concepts that I shown at the screen. The first one is a sustainability. In sustainability, I put the items or action that can be reused or reduced based, for example, reading books or using a bus. Second concept that I generate from the data is a consumption. This concept is related to the activities that involves using or buying things like popcorn, disposable packaging. And the third concept is community and learning, representation of people learning together, showing education's social role. And the fourth one is the nature and environment. A living organism like tree, shark, hedgehog, and they relate to human activity. We can write that idea too here. And the fifth one is the responsibility and the impact of human choices affect the environment. For example, like a popcorn container is a waste, and school bus, we can see the school bus in a 2 ways: emission with shared transportation. If 15 students going in a one school bus to the school, they're using the school bus as a shared transportation. Or I can like also say that the school bus reduce the emission of 15 more cars or vehicle that are used to send the students to school. So in this way I create 5 hypotheses from that data. So this is the way how can we generate the concept. Like first, concept formation move three phases. First one is generate data, another one is group the data and being developing classification, and the third one is develop hypothesis, generate skills and application, form application where we can use that thing. Now the last one, now I'm using the all thing, the concept formation, like for assessment for learning. I just want to check that my student understand that I concept introduced to them. So this is the extra step that I want to add to my concept formation whenever I use this to introduce new concept or using the previous concept to introduce new concept. So I always try to go with the questioning. So here I have the few questions on the left side and here I have few questions on the right side. So what category emerged, and did your classification changes as you talked? What might the processes and reveal about how we define different object according our understanding? Like when we are discussing in the between the gap of the discussion, did you see that the other students have a different idea, other students like divide the objects in the different categories, and other students have a different idea about the concept development? Like I think about the sustainability. Maybe they think about the leisure time. Maybe they can say that the exercise, like a physical fitness, they can introduce that concept. So when we are talk about one thing, then our concept may be change when we are see our concept from others point of view. So through this we are asking the question at the end, might the process reveal about how we define different object according to our understanding. And on the other hand side, we are relate the justice and inquiry connection to our concept. Uh, which of three actions support ecological justice? Now, after doing everything, I can ask my students, after giving the deep lightning of each and every concept, now I can ask them to answer these questions. So in the last, I just highlight that when you ever generate any concept formation, so just start by step. First we have to give them some data that they can generate, then they can arrange the data, and then we can go to hypothesis. We can generate a concept from that data. It should be any, it should be related to like a temperature. If I take a daily example, in the morning temperature is down, in the evening is different, in the night is different. So student can, which concept student can generate? The temperature variation. So they can generate the concept of colder, hotter, or maybe neutral. And they also really know about the what is the unit of the temperature, in the degree or in the Fahrenheit. So in the last, thank you. I show my understanding of concept formation. I hope you learn from this idea that how can we use this thing in our teaching career. And thank you very much.